Hello students, welcome back to a new session. We are discussing about globalization and Indian economy. Previously we have seen basic meaning of globalization, then production across the countries, done by multinational corporations, we call them MNCs. More in the last video, we have seen interlinking production across the countries. Means multinational corporation, they don't produce only in their parent nation, but they have various plants, factories, offices in different parts of the world. Moreover, sometimes those multinational corporations set up their factories and offices in a complex way. That means different components they produce in different countries, assembly lines in different countries, as well as offices, call centers in different countries. That we call interlinking production across the countries. And for setting up their business in different countries, they invest capital. An investment done by foreign company. That is why for the local, for the people, that is known as foreign investment. So there are three routes to foreign investment which we have discussed earlier. First route to foreign investment by buying up local company. Second, joint venture. And third one, by placing order to local companies. Three routes were discussed before. And today we are going to discuss about foreign trade and integration of market. That means globalization is not kind of that limited to goods production only, but foreign trade is so included in it. One of the most important factor in globalization, which is foreign trade. How? Because for a long time, foreign trade has been the main channel connecting different countries. If we take example of India, and if we talk about that centuries ago, not a few years ago or a few decades ago, but I am talking about that centuries ago, 10 centuries ago, 20 centuries ago, and even before, we have evidences. We learned in history. That is why history is important. So, we have seen that India was the Indian subcontinent, which was divided among different kingdoms and empires in different time, different period of time. But those kingdoms and empires were connected with different parts of the world, mainly through the trade channel, like South Asia, India, Indian subcontinent, and South Asia, connected with Europe, with Africa, as well as Southeast Asia, and they were connected through the trade channel, trade between different countries. And here you would remember that it was trading interests which attracted various trading companies such as the English East India Company. So, what were the basic functions of foreign trade? Why foreign trade? To put it simply, foreign trade creates an opportunity for the producer to reach beyond the domestic markets. For an example, I would like to take example of any Indian manufacturer. Alright, MRF tires. You already know about it. Madras Tire Factory, well known for vehicle tires. Suppose there is no phenomena like globalization. So that MRF as manufacturer can sell their goods, their tires within India only. So market is domestic market, which is limited market and limited consumers. But if globalization is there, opportunities of foreign trades are available. In that case, local manufacturer or local trader can sell their goods and services in different parts of the world. One more example I would like to give. For an example, you are a producer and you manufacture something like chocolates only. Very simple. So, if there isn't any scope for foreign trade, so you can get your consumers, your customers in India only. So your market is limited market, domestic market, and we don't know that how many consumers would prefer prefer your chocolate, your brand. So in that case, as limited market, limited number of people, so limited selling, right? And interest of people different. But if due to globalization, if you get opportunity to sell your goods, sell your chocolates in different parts of the world, where in foreign countries that many people are fond of chocolates, so you have better opportunity to sell your goods in different parts of the world. So you can increase your selling. You have scope to increase opportunities of selling your goods, and as a result, earning definitely higher than without globalization. So this is what we call the benefits of globalization for producer. Producers can sell their produce not only in domestic market. Domestic market means market located within their country, but can also compete in the markets located in other countries of the world, where possibly they have better opportunity compared to local markets. We can take example of China or many other countries like even America too. They have better opportunity because USA, America has lesser population. So of course they have less opportunity to sell their iPhones, for an example. But as we know that they focus on different markets of the world. They promote their products in different markets of the world, different countries. So in that case, presently they have more buyers in other countries compared to their domestic market. That is benefit for them. So Apple company, which is a multinational corporation. So similarly for buyers, now for our side, buyers. Now we have seen producer sides, benefits to producer side. Now our sides, we are buyers, we are consumers. Alright. So here, due to imported goods, first of all, we have wide varieties available before us. So we can choose what is the most suitable for us and what is the best for us. Right? Second, we get different things, varieties of things. First, we get varieties of things. And second, those varieties of things are available at very reasonable rate. Right? So, first of all, we get lots of things to choose. And the second one, we have to pay not much for them. We have to pay lesser compared to local market. Alright. So, that is a benefit to our side. More benefits we can take it, like latest technology available in local market. Possibly we don't have a research center or local companies are not interested to develop certain technology, but we can get advantages from the multinational corporations. A very common example I would like to say that smartphones. Indian market ruled by foreign multinational corporation. Indian market, I am talking about the smartphone, right? So, countries from China, USA, South Korea, Japan, there are different multinational corporations. They sell their goods in India. Smartphone I am talking about. So, of course, benefit for them, like just give an example of Apple in company. Similar about Samsung. Samsung Electronics, South Korea, very small country. So how many units of their smartphones they can sell in their country, means domestic market, means South Korea? Too less compared to India, nothing, right? But they have international market now. They can sell their goods in different parts of the world, different countries of the world, including India. So scope for them, better scope for them, and even they have set up their plants in India. So those benefits are in producer side. Now our side, consumer side. So first of all, a wide range of products available before us. If you want to plan, if you want to buy a phone, smartphone, if you have planned to buy a smartphone, you have wide range of smartphones are available according to your budget, according to your needs. So varieties are available. It's not like that 2, 3 phones are there or 2, 3 companies are there and limited models are there. Number of models, number of varieties are available according to our needs, according to our budget. Benefit plus. Second, we don't need to pay too much for them because competition is there. Each of them wants to sell their products, so they keep their prices down. So we get those things at cheaper rate, at reasonable rate. That is also benefit. So here choice, scope of choice available to us beyond the domestic market, beyond the domestic producers. So if only domestic producers, then possibly less choices are available to us. So in general, with the opening of trade, goods travel from one market to another market. Choice of goods in the market, in different markets, rises. More, price to similar goods in two markets tend to become equal. When you purchase phone from India, same smartphone, same model from India or in other parts tend to be equal. Yes, sometimes minor variation due to taxes, but generally equal. And producers in two countries now closely compete against each other even though they are separated by thousands of miles. We Indians, we also export our goods to different parts of the world. And Indian producers compete with foreign multinational corporations in their domestic market. Competition is there, even they are separated by miles away. Foreign trade thus result in connecting the markets or integration of market. Because of foreign trade, integration of market became possible. Integration or connection of markets possible. Markets of different countries. So here, foreign trade thus resulted in integration of markets of different countries. So Indian market is connected with different markets of the world. So through the trade. So earlier we have seen about the production. Today we are discussing about the trade. One more example, a case study. Chinese toys in India, kind of story. And actually my personal experience is also connected with this case study. Listen it carefully, I am going to explain it. Chinese manufacturers learn of an opportunity to export toys in India, where toys are sold at high price. I am talking about 2, 3 decades ago, minimum 2 decades ago, when I was a kid, a younger kid, those who generally at the age of playing toys. At that time, very less opportunities available, very opportunities to purchase toys because limited choices are there. If you want to purchase toys, neither I or you are at the age of playing toys, but general information we know. Possibly you have younger siblings. So, so many different types of toys are available in Indian market. But if I talk about my childhood, limited numbers of toys were traditional Indian toys made of plastic, cheap quality, and no use of technology. Electronic toys were like luxurious things for us that time. So, Chinese manufacturers they saw this as an opportunity. They start exporting plastic toys in India. Buyers in India now have the option of choosing between Indian and Chinese toys. So before Indian toys, I had electronic toys too. Yes, some of them made in India, but too expensive, too much, and not all the parents could afford it. My parents still could afford it, but not all. And even they were able to afford, they didn't want to spend that much because we know that kids generally break those toys, so they didn't want to purchase. They prefer local Indian cheap toys. But with the entry of Chinese toys in India, it's like heaven for the children as well as for the parents. Why? Because Chinese brought that toys equipped with the new technology, new inventions, new types of toys. And that also the most importantly get very cheap rate. So children happy as well as the parents. So Chinese toys became more popular in Indian markets because very attractive, very innovative and the most important cheaper toys available in the Indian market. So of course children prefer Chinese toys as well as parents. Within a year, 70 to 80% of the toy shops have replaced Indian toys with Chinese toys. So gradually Indian toys fade away from the local shops and Chinese toys arrived in local Indian shop. Even I am talking about local Indian toy shop. Not only that bigger shop, even local Indian shop. Still, I remember, I'd like to share an example. Uh, Small cars, model cars, miniature models. Made in India cars were available that time. Generally made from plastic, but expensive. I was that time fond of cars, so I had collection. Quality was not good enough. It's okay, not too good, but price is higher. Then after few years, 1 or 2 years, that Chinese toys arrived in Indian local market, even in Bharuch. So they brought here that international models of those cars, and that also at very cheap rate compared. Indian car, one Indian car is equal to 5 Chinese cars. Chinese car had better quality. That time they had better quality. Then after they reduced the quality, but in the beginning they had better quality. As well as new varieties, new models. Indian car had limited models, local like Ambassador and Contessa, some kind of local models were there. But Chinese brought new models. So benefit personally to me as well as for my parents because they had to pay lesser compared to before. So those Indian cars rapidly vanished. Toys I am talking about from the toy shops and new those Chinese toys arrived in local market. So toys are now cheaper in the Indian markets than earlier. Even today, if we talk about toys, you know better. I think you played with Chinese toys. So that became possible because of globalization. So what is happening here? As a result of trade, Chinese toys came to the Indian market. They sent in their toys. Chinese exported their toys from China to India through trade. In the competition between Indian and Chinese toys proved better because competition was there. In competition, the best wins that we generally. Indian buyers have a greater choice of toys and at lower price. For the Chinese toys market, this provides an opportunity to expand their business. The opposite is true for Indian toy makers. They face losses as their toys are selling much lesser and most of the Indian toys companies were shut down. They failed to compete with the Chinese manufacturer. So here the story is about the foreign trade. Further, we'll discuss about how that foreign trade became possible in India, why these changes were occurred when I was kid, why not before, right? So those things we'll discuss in upcoming videos. Stay tuned.